Hi, Genki Call here with a Mythic Spotlight on Tian from Shentang. Tian will do heavy splash damage to an enemy and stun all affected enemies. So if you hit one of the middle troops, the troop that you aim at will get full damage, and then each one on the side will get 75% of that damage. Also, we're going to deal double damage if my attack is greater. And so I have two types of teams to use with Tian in order to get that double attack. So first of all, his traits, he has 20% chance to dodge skull damage, have half enemy gem mastery, and steal 2 magic from the first enemy at the start of my turn. So the longer we go without casting, the higher this number in purple will be, because our magic's going to be going up, so the damage will go up. This first team is Gorgotha, who's going to explode lots of gems, and he'll cleanse himself. So if he's death marked, or he's diseased, or he's entangled, that will go away. He has 75% skull damage reduction, and that's why he's at the front of the team. He is a great mana accumulator, really good, and he does partially mana block Tian, as does the weapon I'm using, which is why I'm using Sun Spear with the constant firestorm. So let's get back in here. Earth's Fury is going to eliminate all armor from an enemy and deal damage. Plus, it's going to give all allies 2 attack boosted by the armor eliminated. So when I cast with this, Tian's attack is going to go up, and it should make it higher than the enemy's attack so that we get that double damage with him. And of course, the Leprechaun is here to blow things up, and he is empowered so that he can immediately cast his spell. When he casts with a storm, there'll be lots of that color coming down. So let's see how this works out. I have not tried this with this team. I do have a video with this specific team out that I made right after I got Tian. Oh great, we're frozen. That is not going to help. But I do have 2 additional teams. If you have seen that video, then at least there are 2 additional teams I can show you. So we've already got full mana here. Of course, I'm getting beat up by this stupid thing here. I'm really lucky that I didn't just get insta-killed by Captain Scurvy here, because submerged. Eeks! Let's see. I am going to... Yeah, let's definitely go for the hero. And then I'm going to cast on the hero with Tian, and it's going to take out the hero. It did over 100 damage on the Night Spider over here. That was fantastic. And, you know, things aren't looking great, but hopefully we can win this battle. Let's see. What am I using here? Sun Spear, that's right. Okay, so let's cast with... Ooh, who shall we go after? Oh, we'll go here. I really need to get rid of him so that he doesn't insta-kill me. I'm going to grab some extra mana before Gorgotha dies. There he goes. And this is not going to do anything, so I'm not going to cast it. We'll cast with this guy instead. And our attack is definitely higher than hers, so that worked nicely. Now, I did forget to mention the summons that Tian does. So when you lose a troop, if you lose a troop, he will summon up a monkey. Okay, hold on. We're going to go in here and... not that. Defenders, battle log. We're going to fight the same team with all 3 of my teams so that you can see how they compare. You know, there's AI involved and random chance, but let me show you what Tian summons here. So it is the Monkey Disciple, and he creates 7 red and yellow gems, which will feed Tian, And he starts battle with 75% mana, 20% chance to dodge skull damage, and Tian will summon up to 3 of them at once. If your team is almost empty, you get it filled up, and also little monkey here is going to be healing your team as well. So mana generator starts with 75% mana and heals your team. So anyway, let's go on to the next team here, which is a little different. This time, instead of using a weapon to boost Tian, we're going to use the Ethereal Sentry from down in the underworld. He is from Hall of Guardians. He is, you can see, a low rarity troop here, so he should be very easy to get with Chaos Shards. He's going to increase an ally's attack by their armor and create a light storm. He has skull damage reduction by 25% and spell damage reduction by 50%. I'm not going to move him to the front of the team because I don't want any kind of mana block on Tian. Tian is basically my only damage dealer on this team. So if I go in here and I see that this team I'm fighting has lower attack than I do, so this hero's is 81, mine is 55, so that is a huge difference. But if it was reversed, I could, instead of casting on Tian, I could cast on the first slot here and have that attack jump up hugely, and then I would have 2 mana dealers here. So, I'm sorry, damage dealers. But we've got the Essence of Evil, which is going to blow things up on the board and also inflict all negative status effects on the enemy. So the first thing we're going to want to go after here is the Rope Dart because it is very dangerous. Let's see, purple is not frozen. And then we've got the Thrall here that's going to blow things up and give us a ton of mana. He's probably the best mana generator in the game, except that I prefer Leprechaun because the Leprechaun is empowered. But this guy just loops and loops and loops, and he's just pretty amazing that way. So we're going to cast the Essence of Evil here, and the Essence of Evil, it entangles. And when you entangle, you reduce their attack to 0. And so I absolutely have a higher attack with Tian when they're entangled. So I'm just going to do this. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. And so, since they're entangled right now, you know what though? I'm going to go ahead and cast on Tian because I'm going to be casting on some of these other troops here. Look, Lycanthropy took this guy. And so now my attack is higher than all of them, and I don't have to worry about entangling them. I'm just going to do that. And then... it's kind of a gimme. What do we do next? Who do we kill next? So I'm going to do this because Captain Scurvy can insta-kill. It gives me some mana as well. So now we're going to cast here, get rid of them. We'll blow things up with Thrall again and take them out with skulls. So yay! Nice and fast. There are much faster teams, but it's nice to play something different now and then, something that's not meta. And so now we're going to go in and we're going to fight with my third team that I made today. And, the second one I made today, but the third team for Tian. So let's go in here, view profile, fight, and now the third team has the same kind of mechanism with entangling to get that attack down to 0. So this time we've got the Bogstrider that is going to help us get mana, and it will entangle a random enemy. Now you can't choose who it's going to entangle, which is not great, but if you don't have Essence of Evil, this is an okay choice. Now I thought about Sylvana Amora, but let me show you Sylvana Amora. Sylvana Amora entangles the first enemy only, and it's really much better to cast here or here if you can, because then it will hit 3 enemies instead of just 1 or 2. Also, then we've got the Thrall again, we've got Tian, and in the last spot, I chose a brown weapon. That's what I would recommend here. And I chose the Doomed Club, which is going to transform green gems to Doomed Skulls. Now, of course, a lot of you may not have the Doomed Club, and so you can put in Earth's Fury. Earth's Fury would be perfect, because then you could increase the attack as well as have the attack to 0 if you choose. There's also, let's see what else we have that's brown here you might be able to use. Maybe something that does damage to all enemies. You could use the Shield of Erskaya to help protect your team. That's just all kinds of different ways that you can do this, but I do recommend something brown so that you can get some mana for it, or something that is brown plus another color. And there's also the Anvil of Might or the Golden Cog. The Golden Cog would be mana blocked completely by Tian, but at least you'd be able to pick up some brown from the Anvil of Might and give attack and armor to Tian if you so choose. I think having something that will do damage besides Tian is good, but I think probably Earth's Fury is the best, but pardon. But I wanted to show something different with this team, so I'm not using it this time around. Also, the whole idea is to have a troop up here that that will entangle and get them to 0 attack. Again, we've got, they all have attack higher than, pardon, I'm so sorry, than Tian. And I don't have any mana. I need yellow. I need purple. I need purple. There it is. I'm going to take this purple, blow things up. Oh, and the Bogstrider also entangles when he does skull damage, which is why Captain Macaw is full up right now. So I actually have alignment here with the skulls for the Doomed Club, so I'm going to take that. That does damage to all enemies. And this guy does have skull damage reduction, which is really good. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I could blow things up, and if I blow up with Bogstrider, I have a chance to entangle somebody else. I really want to. I'm gonna take a chance and hope. Perfect! That was exactly what I was hoping for. So now the hero with that really dangerous rope dart is entangled with 0 attack, which means mine is definitely higher and I can do double damage on him. So this is where having something with double, weapon that does damage to all enemies is going to come in really handy, because now we've got all of these down there, but doesn't matter. I've got Tian. I can just do that. There's that monkey, and I can just finish up with the Doom Club here. So, anyway, that is my spotlight on Tian. Ooh, look, I've got a pet rescue. My focus on Tian. He is currently in the Soul Forge. Do I recommend that you craft him? I don't think that he's worth 4,000 diamonds myself. I think he's fun, he's something different, but as far as spending diamonds on him, you know, if you need a mythic for Shentang, or to get your power level up there, if you've already crafted or have most of the mythics that you want, but you know, there are a lot of really excellent mythics out there, and the next time we go to Shentang, you will have a chance to get him with your event keys, or of course just from a random chest using gem, glory, or guild keys. So it is entirely up to you. I am just presenting the info that I have on him, giving you a few teams if you have him or if you end up getting him. And from there, I leave it in your court. So please like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.